This is Colin O'Keefe here for LXBN TV as part of our pre-event coverage of the 2014 Legal Marketing Technology Conference West, which is coming up October 15th and 16th in San Francisco. I'm speaking now with Adrian Lurssen. He is the co-founder and VP of Strategic Development at JD Supra. Adrian is speaking at the event in the afternoon of Track 2 on social branding and what is called lethal generosity. I'll let Adrian describe exactly what that is, but Adrian, what is lethal generosity and how can it be applied to law firms?
Sure. Well, actually, it's a concept that I've been interested in for quite some years. It was first used by Shell Israel in about 2007, 2008 to give us a sense of the opportunity on the online landscape. And I think that if anybody is one of those chroniclers of the opportunity, Shell is certainly that guy. He writes at various stages of the evolution of the online landscape and captures for us so nicely what it is that is available to us in terms of these terrific tools for visibility and business development and marketing and all of the rest. In the early days, so 2007, 2008, of what you might sort of term the first wave of social media usage, he coined this phrase, lethal generosity, and applied it in a very specific way. And in fact, I'll just sort of read what he said in the post. In short, the company whose representative posts the most tips, links, advice, case studies, best practices that followers find useful will always rise to the top. Not just in influence, but in search results. So I think that the key thing for me was this notion of influence through sharing, and a kind of a lethal generosity through sharing. And as I said, I read that years ago, and ever since have wondered to myself, what is the law firm version of that? And over the years, things have developed where today, jump 7 years later, and we have a situation in which everybody's a publisher and everybody's interested in a certain kind of meaningful visibility. So I started asking myself, are there any firms out there that are actually leveraging their visibility, their brand on behalf of their clients? And what does that look like? This is a very different landscape. There's a lot of risk aversion, as there should be. It's very reasonable for all of that. But the firms that are doing it, how are they doing it, and are they successful at it? And I actually found two whose representatives will be on this panel next month. Somebody from Fenwick & West and somebody from Allen Matkins, both in their own ways that leverage their visibility on behalf of their clients online. And they'll talk through how they did it, how they got sign off for it within the firm, and essentially what the benefits have been. And it's two very different examples, so it's pretty good.
Nice. I look forward to hearing those examples. And for those of you who would like to do the same, you can sign up for this event. Again, it's October 15th and 16th in San Francisco. You can sign up at lmatechconference.com. And for more of these video interviews, visit us at lxbn.com/lmatech14. Thank you for joining me today, Adrian.
Thanks, Colin.